What's up, everyone? This is Eric with Theme Options Trading, and today we're going to talk about the Bagholder setup. A bagholder. What is it? A bagholder is essentially someone who has horrible risk management. It's somebody who does not want to admit defeat. Typically, what happens is you have someone buy or long a position or sell or short a position. They have no risk management and they hold. No matter what happens to the stock, they hold because deep down, they know or think they know that they're going to break even eventually. BS, first off. Who is another potential candidate of a bag holder? Well, it's someone who's a day trader. The day trader buys or sells to open a position, and this position just immediately goes against them. Well, if they never close their position, the loss isn't real, right? That's the mindset of a bag holder. Someone turns into a swing trader, meaning rather than entering and exiting intraday, they say, oh, if I just hold just a little bit longer, I know I'll break even. Well, what happens after a couple days go by? Well, I'm still not breaking even, but I know that if I hold, my position will come back to where it started. I just know it. I just know it. And they'll tell themselves they're now an investor. Yeah, right. You're a bag holder. You cannot admit the loss, so you just hold and hold and hold in hopes that you're going to break even. This can really screw you over. And this is why a lot of people preach on risk management. You have to cut your losses soon and let your winners ride. Because if you don't admit defeat, a snowball effect's going to happen. A position's down on you 10%. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it got down this low. Okay, well, the stock falls even further. Now you're down 25%. Oh my gosh, I should have cut it whenever I was down 10%. I can't believe I'm down 25%. Now you're down 50%. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm already almost down to zero. I might as well just hold on to this thing. I was so dumb. It sounds silly, but it's really easy to fall in this trap. That's why the mental perspective of trading is tough. You'll never master it. You always have to keep your guard up because you never know. Let's talk about this setup, the bag holder setup. What is it? Well, we use VWAP. VWAP is volume weighted average price. So what was the average price based on all the volume that was traded? And we're going to look at the daily time frame here. Let's take a look at SHOP. So if we can look at the volume graph, we can see on 5-4 or May 4th that this had the largest volume day. Now we need to know what was the average price based on the volume here. You can do one of two things. You can either add VWAP to your chart, find out where the VWAP is on here, and draw your line. Or you can download this indicator that I have for purchase on my website. Let's talk about how the setup works now. What does this line tell us? It tells us that where the majority is potentially stuck. On this day after earnings, we had 100 million shares traded. This traded over 10 times. So yeah, a lot of people were trading, and there was most definitely people who were stuck here on this day. So we need to have the mindset of who's stuck, and we need to assume both bulls or buyers and bears or shorts are stuck here, and we can use this to our advantage. If we break lower on volume, bearish signal. If we go above this level, bull signal. Why does this work? Assume you are a buyer right here on this high trading day. We go back to break even. If a lot of people are selling their position, this is going to continue pushing the stock lower and lower, and the bears are going to win the battle. On the flip side, if you were short here, what do you do to cover? Well, if you were short here, this thing went immediately against you and you are excited to break even. What's going to happen when you cover? You're going to buy. Are enough people going to buy here to push this stock higher? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, and we either hold this level or go across this level to the upside, that is a buy signal. This is a very simple yet effective strategy, and I'm going to show you why really shortly. And you have to keep in mind, while yes, theoretically, everyone should exit on the first test of this average price, doesn't mean they're going to. I will consider this level valid if it's within a year. Let's look now at where we're at. So we're at 56.31. The bagholder line is around 58, and we're approaching this line. So if we reject it, bear signal. If we break it, bull signal or buy. And this is not black and white. You always have to trade intraday price action, have a reason for entry with set risk and a set profit target. A lot more goes into this, but this is a very effective thing to know. We're going to use hindsight bias here, and I'm going to fast forward and we're going to look at this intraday and see what happens. Here is our line. What happens? We break through this 58 level, and it is on above average volume. Look, here's our average line. We break on above average volume. Not only do we break, but we hold. Is it any coincidence that this line is holding? No, the bag holders or the sheep or the flock are in control of it. So this would have been a great buy signal with our risk just below it. What happens here? Let's fast forward a couple of days and see how much gains we could have had solely based off of the bag holders working in our favor. Okay, what happened here? We broke through this line intraday. A couple days later, we got really lucky and this thing gapped up. So this thing went from 58 to just above 66, about a 10% gain because of our dear friends, the bag holders. This strategy is very simple, yet it's really effective, and you need to be able to add this to your back pocket so you'll know, are the bag holders stuck here? Yes or no? Most times, yes. What's going to happen based on this key level response, the bag holder setup. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. Click the link below to visit my website and download this bag holder setup tool. Thanks again. Until next time.